everyone, Becca here. I hope you're all well. Today I want to talk to you about perception and forming impressions of people and situations. So this is looking at social psychology. And so when we think about perceptions and when we're forming impressions, do we have a bias? Do we cognitively think about our actions, or do we let other people influence us? What do you guys think? Drop a comment below. I'd be interested to see what you guys think. So, can we listen to our gut intuition more? Can we connect more to our higher self? Or do you get the sense that you're always focusing on the external pressures and voices of how you perceive certain situations? You might be asking yourself, how can I do this? How can I listen to my gut intuition? What really is the higher self? How can I stand on my own 2 feet when I feel like I'm part of a group? Shouldn't I be following the leader or following what everyone else is doing? No, you can form your own opinions and still be part of a group and be strong with your boundaries. So I just want to give you a few top tips of standing in your own power and being assertive, yet still being cohesive within a group and allowing other people to have their opinions. So I first just want you to spend a couple of minutes just thinking about what makes one person more likable than another, in your opinion. What is the most important factor to you that makes you gravitate towards that person and say, actually, I quite like this person? What is that real one thing to you that means I want to be with that person? I want to be friends with that person. Maybe it's they're really into the same sport as you. Maybe it's they're really creative like you. There's so many different things, but I'd be interested again to see what your first impression is of somebody that you really want to connect with. What draws you to them? So I also want you to think about using your senses. How can you attune and think about that a bit more? Because we live in a real busy world and we sometimes forget. We just take in so much information that our brain can become overloaded, and sometimes it's hard to really process all that information. So when I say talk about the higher self, I mean the higher consciousness and a state where you kind of need to take a step back from this busy brain overload situation. And a great way to do this is by your breathing and having a meditative state. So when you're trying to understand a situation or get to know a person, can you just take a few moments before making that instantaneous decision that that's the way you're going to feel about this personal situation? Take a couple of moments, take a couple of breaths. Also use the tapping method. I have a video on tapping, and that's in the link below if you haven't watched that already, that can help you again just get your consciousness into the right state of how you're feeling about the situation. So, and once you're doing these breathing techniques of just taking a few minutes to breathe in and out deeply and really just slow down and think about that personal situation, then you're tapping into your body. What does your body feel? What does your mind feel? What do your emotions tell you? And if it's telling you, giving you this red flag warning, go with it, because 9 times out of 10, your gut instinct is there for your best interest. And you need to be strong with that and set your boundaries and say, actually, this doesn't feel quite right. I'm not going to pursue this, or I need to get out of this situation. And actually, that's completely understandable. You need to do what's right for you. And being more in tune with your body and having that clearer perception is going to stand you in great stead for your long-term goals, because you're going to be able to focus more on those and not have external pressures or distractions taking you away from your goals and visions. So we all see the world through our own realities. No two persons sees the world the same. But if we can really stay in tune with our body's mind and higher self, then we can strive to be the best versions of ourselves. And that's what I really want to promote for you guys, to live your best life, to be the best version of you. So really actively take those couple of minutes to breathe in and out, assess the situation and make that decision. And you'll know you can be strong, be courageous and follow your truth. I know that you can do it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Bye guys.